Yo,
Yo,
what is
up?
good?
What up? How niggas doing? How my people's doing?
It's week 12 of fantasy football for us, and some of us ain't doing too great.
Well, some of us that ain't doing too great got a whole brand new team on that trade deadline, huh?
Oh no, yeah, that person. It's gonna be an Ethan episode this week, guys, because Ethan has a brand new team that he don't even know who's on his team anymore and who isn't on his team.
At this
Facts.
You want me to just go over the trades real quick so everybody can be caught up on that?
Please, there's a lot of trades happening in our trade deadline.
So Ethan traded Robert Woods and Dalvin Cook for DeAndre Hopkins, Kareem Hunt, and Miles Sanders with John. He had the trade with me, which was Leonard Fournette and Will Fuller for
Chris Carson, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm blanking out so hard on some of these. And then you had
That was a crazy trade. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Unless Chris Carson comes back like fully 100% and is giving you,
he's playing Monday.
You think he's gonna be 100%?
I mean, you dropped Carlos Hyde for a reason, right?
I mean, yeah, I did, but I don't know, dog. Was he worth Will Fuller?
Hell yeah, bro! What I need Will Fuller for? I got Allen Robinson, Julio Jones, and Stephon Diggs.
Julio who?
Julio gets hurt.
Julio who?
Julio Jones, who is on my bench right now because he has a hamstring injury, but it's all right because I could slide in.
That man's had a hamstring injury for a minute.
I could slide in Balaj, who's been going on for the Chargers. I could slide in McKinnon, who I just got to see on what's good with Mostert and Coleman. Slide in James White, Jerry Jeudy, or Michael Pittman. I got options. I'm straight. That don't matter.
I like your confidence. I like your confidence.
I mean, now I got Chris Carson and Kenyon Drake. Like,
I like your confidence.
Having
confidence in fantasy football pays off.
I guess. I mean,
facts. I'm gonna say facts to my own statement because that's how powerful it was.
But yeah, Ethan got a whole new squad.
Yo, I looked over this week and I was like, yo, the only person I see familiar on Ethan's team right now is maybe Antonio Brown in the defense.
All right, so it was. I loaded up the rest now. Ethan traded Chase Edmonds for Matt Ryan with John.
Yeah.
Chris did a trade of Curtis Samuel and Damian Harris for T. Higgins. Then Ethan had that trade with me. He also made a trade with Eddie for Tyler Lockett and Zach Moss in return for Amari Cooper and Naheem Hines.
Yes, sir.
Was that it, Ethan, or am I bugging up?
I think that's it.
Yeah, that was
for the Lions one, that was it.
Yeah, so that trade kind of did kill my weekend, though, against Chris. Thought I was going to have Will Fuller for this weekend, and the trade went through on Saturday because Chris Carson was on Ethan's bench and never started. So, technically speaking, he never got locked in.
He's inactive. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So
I wish they would specify those things. Like, sometimes you just got to be waiting, like, well, did it say Saturday or did it say Monday?
It said, no, so here's the thing. It said it would process Saturday, but because the game already happened, that's what I waited for. I was like, all right, I'm going to wait for this game to go through so I can still have Will Fuller this weekend, and I should be straight by Tuesday.
And you started him?
I was going to start Will Fuller, but Will Fuller played Sunday.
Damn.
So I needed Ethan to start Chris Carson for the trade not to go through, but because he was on Ethan's bench.
But he was on IR, so yeah.
Carson played Thursday. I had to bench him because he's inactive.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know you had to bench him because he was inactive, but I'm like, damn, dog. Like, if I would have known, I would have just – I mean, it still would have went down, but I still would have planned a little bit better. I kind of had to panic on Saturday night into Sunday morning about what I was doing at wide receiver.
Yeah. So let's see. Any other big trades? Let's see.
I mean, I was able to pick up James White again because I dropped him because he wasn't doing nothing, and then Burkhead got lit up and was laid out. So I was like, you know what? Let's pick up James White now. He'll be the receiving.
Are you guys? Question: are you picking anybody up from San Francisco?
Absolutely not.
Wide receiver. I saw that somebody picked up Dabo Samuel. And somebody had picked up the other receiver. What's his name?
Ayuk?
The one that had COVID. Yeah, Ayuk.
Yeah, I think it was John that picked up. I know he picked up Debo Samuel. I don't know about Ayuk.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I can't trust that that team anymore. So
If your name ain't Jordan Reed, you can't be trusted on that team.
yeah. So I don't know. I'm not feeling that. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, y'all big believers in Tyson Hill?
No.
No,
No.
no.
Big
I've
no.
been seeing a lot of him getting picked up in a lot of different
Oh yeah,
leagues.
Jay. He dropped Duke Johnson and picked up Tyson Hill, even though he traded Kareem Hunt for Duke Johnson. But
Yeah, but Duke Johnson isn't really gonna do anything, man. I mean,
it was really because that was supposed to be the number one running back, and they just didn't use him and just used Deshaun Watson, which I have, so I'm not too mad about it.
yeah. So, and I mean, you look at Duke Johnson's numbers the past the whole season. He's been
Yeah.
he's been a rocky road. So
He's been playing backup a lot.
he has, yeah. So, I mean, he might be good for somebody's bench as an emergency. So that's all I can really see.
I mean, I picked up the Cleveland Browns defense at the little screw up of last week, dog. Like, if I would have picked them up, I would have been straight.
Think they're gonna do that again?
Good pickup.
They're playing against the Jaguars.
Oh yeah.
If they can't do it against the Jaguars, that's a problem.
Yeah, you're right. But Jaguars do got a little bit of offense, a little bit.
All I need is that one fumble that they usually produce a week and the interception. And I'm good.
It's true.
And a few sacks.
So how do you guys feel about your teams going forward? Going into the next 2-3 weeks. What is it? Just 2 weeks left, right?
2 weeks
Until
because
playoffs?
week 12 and week 13.
So how do you guys feel going forward?
I'm gonna be fine.
Okay.
I should beat Kenny this week. Only real threat I see on Kenny's team right now is DK Metcalf and Russell Wilson, but I got Deshaun Watson and Stephon Diggs, who could cancel that out pretty well. He's got Michael Thomas, but
Yeah, I was gonna say Michael Thomas hasn't showed up this year, man, and he's questionable too. So.
And I got Allen Robinson with a backup quarterback. Like, Allen Robinson gonna be number one, like, for this kid.
That's a good tight end matchup you guys got too. Kelsey and Waller.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's really gonna come down to who doesn't perform and who performs.
Yeah. So you guys are pretty close estimate wise. Well, 5 or 6 points different. So that's good. How about you, E? How you feel about coming against the number one, the GOAT, me? You know what I'm saying?
This week I feel a little but the fact that the Packers play the Bears, that I got some hope that you have Aaron Jones and Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
They have not been producing too much either, so don't worry.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that Aaron Jones has been low key a disappointment for me. Not a disappointment, just these past couple of weeks with him being hurt and all that stuff. He hasn't really produced as much as I would want him to. And I mean, Devontae Adams has been good. Higgins, I mean, now with the quarterback situation, that might be a hit or a miss because new quarterback probably wants to go to the receiver. They're number one. Isn't he the number one or number two?
He's like number 2 or number 3, depending on the week.
Yeah, it depends. Tyler Boyd is usually one, and then
Tyler Boyd and
Green.
AJ Green.
It's a weird group. It's a weird receiving.
Yeah. There's that. So I don't know. Let's see who else. Evan Ingram. I like Evan Ingram. DJ Moore. He's another one of those where I'm kind of on. So
it's got to be the week.
Yeah, it's got to be their week in order to get it.
If Teddy Bridgewater coming back, that's going to split up crazy.
And the both running backs that I picked up, Gurley and Montgomery, are both on my bench.
Great job, buddy.
Yeah, because Gurley sure ain't. I feel like have no faith with Gurley in Las Vegas, and I definitely don't have any faith in Montgomery against Green Bay. So
no.
Yeah, they gonna have to sit the bench.
But that's also another problem with Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones, because that's kind of what I was banking on against you last week, Chris. When they're playing a good defense, it's going to be, all right, who we stopping? We can either stop Aaron Jones or stop Devontae Adams. And last week was the week that they kind of stopped Aaron Jones a little bit. And he wasn't going off for 20-something when Devontae Adams going off for 30.
Yeah.
And they're playing the Bears. So the Bears, they can stop the run a bit, and they can also stop the receiving a little bit. So should be interesting for you.
Yeah,
you made
let's see.
Kyle Murray throwing it to D-Hop, so
yeah, so
equal amount of points.
That'd be the worst when you got a receiver that's your player and then they got the quarterback to go with that player.
Yeah,
That happened with me with Colts a few weeks ago where I had Travis Kelce, had Mahomes. I'm like, nice. Like, this does absolutely nothing for me except give me like 2 extra points every pass.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I know that in some of the leagues, I don't think our league is one of them, that it gives you extra points for every time you have like that duel going on. Like when you have a quarterback wide
I'll leave
receiver
that.
duel.
Yeah, not this one, but others, yeah.
Which might be a suggestion for next year. That would be a cool thing. Get an extra point or two every.
You fixing the waivers next year?
Yeah, definitely fixing the waivers next year. This whole, whoever's at last gets priority is not it.
I don't know. It's kind of nice. I don't know.
I mean, it's nice for those at the bottom. It makes sense because, whoever fucking sucks the most should have priority waiver, but I don't know, dog.
But look at Ethan's team. Ethan only sucked because of injuries. It wasn't because of the fact that his team actually sucked.
Yeah, so I might go with the I think as a consensus, everybody kind of wants to go with the random waivers. So
yeah, the by the draft order and then going backwards from there.
Yeah, so
I mean, it's still coming down to the wire though. Like Ethan and Jay are 4 and 7. You got me, Matt, Kenny, and John all at 5 and 6. You got Luke, Eddie at 6 and 5, and then you got Coast at 7 and 4, and you at 8 and 3. So.
And I mean, honestly,
if you go on a 2-game losing streak, Coast can take that number 1.
If Ethan can slip into 8th place, dog, like that could be dangerous. So if Ethan wins this week and next week, like, and especially like if he beats like me, and then who you play next week?
I'll tell you right now.
Let's see, week 13. Let's see.
He's playing Luke. So if Luke loses this week and loses next week to Ethan, Ethan's in.
Yeah.
Unless by scoring, but
all I need is getting the playoffs. That's all I need. All I need is a chance.
Just a chance, bro. And if I was gonna say, if you beat me now, like you might beat me in another week or so. So
if I win 2 in a row, someone else Luke might be.
Yeah. I was going to say, you would have to win, and then Dan would have to lose, or Matt would have to lose.
Yeah,
or Kenny would have to lose, or John.
I play Kenny this week, though.
So, yeah, you got those 4 people in that one little section there.
But it's
one
funny
of them's got to lose.
Those people are playing people within the same section. So, like, I'm playing Kenny, Jay's playing Luke, Eddie's playing Coles, and Matt's playing John. And Matt and John are both 5 and 6. So, like,
yeah,
this is literally going to come down to how many points you score and if you can win out.
Yeah. You got to win this week and next week. Yeah. And, one of them has to lose.
Yeah, because then Ethan plays Luke, you're playing Kenny, I'm playing Coles, John plays Jay, and then Matt plays Eddie. So if, like, everything can just fall the right way, like.
I was going to say, if one of them loses twice, the same person, and you win twice, like, you're in. So let's hope. Let's hope for some L's there, bud.
You want to see him?
It's crazy how I'm not gonna lie to you. It's crazy how Luke is in 4th, dog. I thought Luke kind of forgot about our league, to be honest.
Nah, he's still in there. The problem was that he had like Derrick Henry, and Henry's been like on and off the last few weeks and stuff. Like
he had the whole Titans group.
Yeah,
everybody.
That's true. He did.
And he had Juju.
Yeah. Poor Juju. He's taking a back burner.
He definitely is. Yeah.
That's somebody that next year I'm gonna make sure I have in my notes. Do not draft.
Do not draft him, please. Yeah, that's like big number 1. Do not draft.
It's gonna be him, and debatably maybe like Allen Robinson, maybe. You guys make that you make that face, but you'll be surprised because Allen Robinson, like, he's very volume dependent. Like if he doesn't get over like 5 targets, he ain't doing nothing with those 5 targets. Like it's not like Tyreek Hill. That Tyreek Hill can get you 5 targets in some way, shape, or form. He's going on for like 4 receptions, 80 yards, and a touchdown. Like the few games where Allen Robinson has gotten like 4 receptions, there was a game he got 3, he got 6 points. There was a game he got 4, he got 11. A game he got 5, he got 10. A game he got 7, he got 15. Another game he got 6, he got 10. Like there's other receivers that I know for a fact you give them 5 receptions and doing a killing with those 5 receptions. So I'll let him fall a little bit too.
True.
So we'll see what happens this week, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't even mind losing these next 2 weeks. Not even gonna lie to you. It might sound kind of weird because I'd fall into the second spot, and I wouldn't have to play. What is it called?
Me, Kenny, like all those teams that could low key whip up on you.
I wouldn't say whoop up on me now. Well, I wouldn't say that, but let's see. Who do we? If I fall into second, I would have it's either Matt or like John. So like between those two teams, I think I could beat him pretty easy.
John seems actually looking good now that he made that trade.
Yeah, now that he kind of has Dalvin Cook and stuff, so I can't believe you gave away Dalvin Cook, bro. Well, I mean, you didn't give him away because you
He
got
had
a
to
lot
make
back.
the playoffs.
Yeah.
I needed D-Hop.
Let's see. Yeah, he's got.
What you about to say?
I was just pissed that Woods went off before the trade. Man had like 10 receptions, 100-something yards.
Yeah, I was gonna say, his team kind of looks stacked. Herbert, Cook, Robinson, Woods, Ridley, Andrews, and he's got kind of whatever at the flex, Marvin Jones, and he can kind of work. And he can, if McCaffrey comes back within the next week, well, not this week, but next week, he can throw in McCaffrey in there. He has Edmonds. So, I mean,
I don't think
options.
I don't think they're rushing back McCaffrey though, because at this point, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got a pretty solid team. He just the flex is kind of whatever, but his team's really good.
Just know that whatever league me and Ethan are in, there is a curse with the first place team.
Why is that?
No first place team has ever won a championship in any of the fantasy leagues we have been in so far.
Really?
Nope.
Wow. I don't foresee. I'm not too confident. I don't foresee myself winning. To be honest with you, I see myself coming in like maybe a third. Definitely getting out the first round though. Hopefully out the first round. But
I'm curious how this goes.
Yeah, I'm not confident. Just for lack of better words. So let's see. Hopefully my lack of confidence pays off.
Ethan, who's your sleeper team in this league, though? Like that one team that you low-key think goes for a run?
I really like Kenny's team as a whole, honestly. The tight end position, which is very key because you have Kelsey, you have Waller. Everything is just formatted right. If Mike is healthy, if his running backs are healthy, like he has a solid team. But it's his injuries that kill him.
Yeah, I forgot he had Eckler, and so I looked at his team again. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, he got Austin Eckler. Got nothing existed.
Yeah, I really like. Now that I'm looking at it, I really like John's team, bro. Like, because let's see, everybody else is kind of on the same boat I am, bro. Except for now, pretty much, I want to say Ethan. Everybody else is on that boat where they got to be picking people up, bro. Bro, you got to pick people up too, bro. Don't play yourself. Let's see who you got. Who you got at the flex? You got Balaj. You dead ass? You're gonna keep him in there for the next 2 weeks?
Who's on my bench? Who's on my bench right now?
Who's on your bench? Le'Veon Bell?
Julio Jones? Oh, okay, word.
Oh, the guy that plays hurt all year.
He's on my bench.
Who else? James White?
McKinnon could be the starter, and he goes off for like 11, 15 points every week.
Mozart's back.
Don't lie to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Don't lie to yourself.
All right.
You know he's not going to give you no good these next 2 weeks.
All right, we'll see what happens.
You're telling me that you telling me this week and next week he's gonna do something for you?
If Mostert and Coleman
maybe
are
in
out,
the playoffs. If
Mostert and Coleman are out, he will definitely do something for me.
But he's questionable too.
Who? McKinnon?
Yes.
Yeah, because he got hurt the week before this bye week.
And you're telling me Jerry Judy's gonna do something too?
Yeah.
You're on the same boat to where if next week somebody breaks out, you're gonna pick him up off the waivers. That is what this league has been.
I don't need to though. My main thing is just the injury.
Right.
Because I got Chris Carson, I got Kenyon Drake, I got Stephon Diggs, Allen Robinson.
Let Chris Carson, get hit pretty hard. You know what I'm saying? He's gone too.
He'll be all right. He eats those. It was a foot
I would
injury.
hope.
It was a foot injury. It wasn't nothing crazy. If it was something worse than a foot injury, Ethan and me never made that trade.
Yeah. And Kenyon Drake too. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Kenyon Drake either. But all right. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Man. All right, Chris. Kenyon Drake didn't just go off last week.
He went off?
Yeah.
He has 16 points. That's going off.
Hey, put up a lot more
Chris
points.
Chris Carson had 17, and I don't think he went off.
All right, hold on.
Not Chris Carson. Carlos Hyde.
Wait. Carlos Hyde and Aaron Jones had 17 points, but Kenyon Drake got 16.
And what did I just say about Aaron Jones?
But wait. But Aaron Jones is the top running back, and Kenyon Drake is 16. So that's not going off compared to some of the other performances we've seen at the running back.
I just said that he didn't go off.
Compared to what we've seen all year from the running back position, that's not going off.
I would guess.
Bro, no offense.
But as your running back one, you're gonna say that it's worth.
That's not my running back one. Chris Carson is running back one now.
Chris Carson, okay. All right.
You know, I hope you guys play first round in the playoffs. I'll be crying the whole time.
Yo, no offense. Going for 9 points is going off at the tight end position because of how garbage the tight end position is.
It is, but that's a different position though.
The running back and tight ends are the two deadest positions in the league right now. You got kickers scoring more than tight ends right now.
You do.
And defenses.
But we're talking about running backs right now.
So we can say the same thing for the running back position. I can go
All
back.
right, let's see this week. If Kenyon Drake can do it again, then I'll shut up. But you know what I'm saying? I don't believe he'll do that well again.
Okay. We'll see what happens when I'm moving up this board in standings.
Oof.
Look, AJ Peterson.
You play Kenny this week?
Yep.
Okay. If you beat Kenny, I'll give it to you.
I'm gonna beat Kenny though. That's the thing.
Confidence.
Whoa, confidence there.
My receivers are back. Yo, I just lost you by like what?
I don't know.
Close to 20 points without having my receivers. I had Jerry Jeudy playing you last week.
See. Oh, let's look last week. I beat you by it was 129-111.
Yeah, and I started Julio Jones, who was hurt. Jerry Jeudy, and I pick up Jakeem.
But you were just saying Julio Jones was good.
He got
Julio
hurt.
Jones, 5 points. Jerry Jeudy, 6. Kelsey, 26. Grant, don't know who that is.
Exactly. That was somebody I just picked up because I had to do something for Will Fuller being out.
All right.
But that's what he's saying. You had to pick somebody up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You had to. So it's back to square one. Back to square one. The theme of this league, the theme of fantasy football this year. You gotta be picking people up.
Yo, hear me out though. Do I have any more bye weeks?
I don't think anybody does.
No,
Carolina does next week, I think.
Yeah, I don't have any more bye weeks, so my team is set. That's it. Everything from here on out is just injuries, if that happens. And most of these players are known for not getting hurt that much. They'd have to tear their ACL for them to be out.
Oof! Don't jinx yourself, bud.
I'm not. I'm gonna be all right.
All right. I like your confidence. I appreciate it.
Promise you, me and Ethan gonna make it in here, and Chris gonna be sweating when he sees that he's in the first or second seed playing me or Ethan's team.
That's a negative.
You won't hear the enemy the week we get in the playoffs.
We have to make
one of you guys in the playoffs. You guys aren't gonna hear the end of me. I don't care if I make it out the second round or not. So if I beat one of y'all in the first round of the playoffs, it's going down. Because now I'm 2-0 against Dan, and I want to say 1-1 against Ethan. Right? Or wrong?
I think 1-0.
Oh, or 1-0
twice. Yeah,
this week. You're right. So I could be the king of radical souls after this week. But
see what happens.
Who am I?
So I'm coming in with an AB shirt next week if we win.
Ooh!
with a
you a Bucks fan now? You a Bucks fan now?
No. I'm just
okay.
You know, make sure you listen to his album.
Hold on. So when Ethan, time out. So when Ethan is an AB fan, that's all right. But when I say I'm a Tyreek Hill, nah, you a Chiefs fan, bro.
I literally just said, are you a Bucks fan now?
No. Because if I would have said I'm just a Tyreek Hill fan, you'll be like, nah, you a Chiefs fan. It's all right, bro. But Ethan says,
what did I do?
I'm an AB fan.
Yo, did it just go? Yo, I just said, are you a Bucks fan?
Tyreek Hill's been the Chiefs forever. Antonio just got there.
Yeah. He also loves Patty Mahomes too. So
yeah, I've loved him since he was in college.
Okay. All right.
You like
it's okay, bro. You're a Chiefs fan. It's all right.
This dude.
Let Ethan start talking about Tom Brady. I'll call him a Bucks fan too.
I'll slap you. No. You know what? We ended it right there. You just disrespected. That's crazy.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Start talking about Tom Brady. I'm gonna call you a Bucks fan, right or wrong?
No Tom Brady. No, we don't do that.
On that note.
Him and the.
On that note. Since Chris want to be
man.
disrespecting people out here, calling them Tom Brady fans and shit.
Wow.
We're gonna see where this goes with fantasy, and hopefully we can talk mad shit next week when all of us are in the playoffs and see what happens from there.
Yeah,
Can't
hopefully
wait.
next week we can get the whole gang together. That would be a nice recap for the season.
Without
Yes,
a
sir.
doubt, we got to start playing this out.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Let's
guys.
get it.
Peace.